Hello, it's Marla Diane, and I am here on a gorgeous, gorgeous summer day, June 17th, 2017, and I am in Palos Verdes, California. So I'm here to do my big reveal and share with you what's been going on for the last almost month. And that is, it's called Going After Your Dreams and Finally Letting Go of What's Holding You Back. So it began in the middle of May when I finally kind of hit a wall for about the second time in a couple months. And I realized my divine discontent, my intuition was telling me it's time for a new normal, right? It's time to recalibrate. It's time to go after those dreams. So I was already in Gina DeVee's community, and I was already in one of her programs. Well, she had announced she was going to be doing private intensives in her home in Santa Barbara before she took off for beautiful Mallorca, Spain with her academy. So it was absolute perfect timing for me. I jumped in, I did whatever I had to do to make sure I came up with the additional funds, right, then over and above my usual, intake and so forth. And I did whatever it took, and I came up within the 11th hour everything I needed to invest in myself and be with Gina for 4 hours in her beautiful home in Santa Barbara on June 1st. Well, that day was the complete breakthrough, turnaround, change of trajectory of my life, you name it, whatever you want to call it. That was exactly what I needed, and she was superb, as you all, those of you that know Gina. Just an amazing heart, amazing soul, incredible talent as a transformational coach. What came out of that session, which I went into it wanting, hold on a minute, that car go by, wanting to not only bring back the higher level joy in my life that I knew I wanted and I had lived before, and as well the recovery of my dreams and my hopes. They had literally gone away somewhere. I don't know where, but boy, it was hard to reconnect with them. So what came out of that amazing session was not only, yes, the recovery of my dreams that had been lying dormant in my heart for at least 20 years, right? She pulled out of me stuff that I had completely forgotten about, and also that I was afraid to admit. And one of those big dreams was I had always admired and always followed the author and writer Frances Mays, who wrote Under the Tuscan Sun. You probably know where I'm going with this. I have always had a love for Italy, all things Italian, the culture, the people, the language, right? What it stood for, their lifestyle, you name it. And I have loved how Frances created this kind of global life where she lived in the States and she lived in Italy, right? And I wanted to do that for years, right? With whatever business I was in at the time. So, fast forward in that session, after I cried, after I laughed, after I got stunned by the things I was saying, in all the breakthroughs, Gina and I came up with the plan, which she's incredibly talented at, is building this jet-setting laptop lifestyle for women entrepreneurs, women coaches, and all different types of women entrepreneurs, that is, so that you can literally do what you love, enjoy doing what you love, and get paid well, and live around the world in different places while you're doing it. Because one of my big mindset breakthroughs was I was still living at home like I was a stay-at-home mom, right? I had raised my son Taylor, and he left on his own. He empty nested me like 6 years ago, but I was still kind of sitting there in my home and doing my thing and loving my coaching. But it was the way I was doing it, not what I was doing, but the way I was doing it. So Gina and I came up with this incredible dream lifestyle that I've been wanting to have for decades. And so as of July 30th, for the month of August, I'm going to be living and working in Florence, Italy. And that is going to be the beginning of my maybe 3 or more times a year traveling there and being here so that I can be doing the work I love in an environment that's high frequency, that's inspiring, right? That's totally calling out my name, and it then will become my new normal. And I cannot be more excited. So since June 1st, I have been behind the scenes, not only doing that with Gina and designing this new lifestyle, and completely shifted out of my wherever it was, my dump. I don't know where I was, but I've got my mojo back, I've got my spark back, I've got my dreams back, and I can't wait to get going on this new lifestyle. And as well, I've got new programs. One is called Waking Up to Your Star Power, where I'm going to be bringing back a lot of my talent management, my branding and publicity, and how to turn, right, humans into a brand, because that's what I was doing in the entertainment industry. But now I'm combining everything over the last 30 years, the coaching, the money mindset, the branding, right, the dreams, you name it, it's going to all be there. So I will be offering those not only here, but also while I'm traveling. 3, 4, 5-day retreats in Florence, Positano, Tuscany, you name it. So the plans are underway. Can't wait to share more of that with you. But I wanted to inspire you that you too have a desire and a dream that's lying dormant, that is so requesting to come out and be expressed, because our dreams, our desires, they are specific to us to transform us. It's not just this pie in the sky that just happened to land in our heart. No, they've been in your heart, and you've needed to express it because that's been designed specifically, that dream, for you, so that you can transform and you can evolve and you can keep moving and expanding into the next version of who you're supposed to be. And therefore, there is your new normal. Here's my new normal. And I cannot wait to see what happens over the next 6 months to a year. All right, everyone. I wish you a ton of success in whatever you do. Keep an eye out. I'll be sharing the what's to come. And of course, I'll be documenting my travels and my work while I'm in Florence, Italy. All right, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.